Interesting, so there are other people here. There are other sides to something. We still don't know what's going on. Hell, we don't really know much of anything yet. We'll find out. These buildings look like private homes. Their owners might not appreciate your breaking in. Farther down the road, you can see several shops. There you can buy and sell supplies. Yeah, if the door's locked, we only have one living tool. We're not going to break in. If they leave the door unlocked, however, we're adventurers! But this guy has nothing we need, so... yeah. Screw you. You got nothing. Let's see, what about in here? Open the door. Anything in here? A couple coins. That's something. Let's see. Drypeak Smithy. Oh. Alright then. This is a shop where you can buy and sell supplies. There are some... okay. Yeah, nothing special. Like all settlements, Drypeak has a blacksmith. The mine needs a constant supply of tools and repairs. The smith here is typically large and burly. I am Zuniga. Welcome, traveler. I have been doing a brisk trade in weapons lately. I'm guessing you'll need some blades yourself. Why have you been selling so many weapons? The rogues. They are everywhere lately. I don't know why. Only Zachary and the guards do. All I know is that I have to provide blades to defend us. It has made my job difficult. I have been short on supplies. You can't get supplies? Well, some things, but I can't get iron. The mines have been shut down. The workers in there keep getting killed. Maybe I can help you? I am sure you have more important things to do, what with fighting rogues and all, but if you can bring me bars of iron, I will pay you well. And that's why I took all those iron bars. Zuniga stands near his goods, waiting to see what you want to buy. He doesn't have much left for sale. Most of his blades have gone to the guards. Here's some iron bars. Zuniga eagerly takes the iron and counts out coins for it. Thank you, Shaper. This is iron today, it'll be blades tomorrow, and it'll be inside dead rogues the day after that. And we can also sell this, and this, and these. There we go. That's good. And we get experience for it too. Unfortunately, they're very heavy. Hold on, what's this? Galisa's Grocery. This man is the town quartermaster. He looks like he was once a merchant before he got forced to adopt this new role. His clothes are covered with flour and splatters of food. He looks tired. Welcome, Shaper. I am Alizar. I'm in charge of the supplies. I don't have much I can sell, but I do have a few things. You are a cook or a quartermaster? Yes and no. I want to cook, it's what I do. But then the rogues came and the old quartermaster got killed. Zachary put me in charge of looking after supplies and cooking for the guards. I am glad to do my duty, and I have a lot of supplies I can distribute. What sort of leader is Zachary? He does the best he can. He's an odd fellow, though. He only decided to come here after the colony was all but abandoned. Strange, if you ask me. You have supplies to distribute? I do have a few items of interest. Very few. I am allowed to give them to whoever I see fit, just so you know. How might I get some of those supplies? Interesting you should ask. Soldiers go out to fetch food and such, but they keep getting killed by these 3 rogues. They're vicious hunters. If someone killed them, it would make my job much easier. One is a Fiora with a broken fang. One is a Thod with warped bones. Its body is all twisted. And one is a very old Artilla. Old and cunning. They all can be found in the fields and hills to the west. Kill all of them, and I will reward you. Alright. He's got living tools and such, but there's nothing we need to buy. And this one... Arcane Concoctions. The town's alchemist looks very happy to see you. You suspect, however, that she would be happy to see any new face. Welcome, traveler! I am Lily, the alchemist, trapped in this desolate place and eager for news of the outside world. Please, how can I help you? You say that you're trapped here? I was such a fool. I heard this was an up-and-coming colony, so I came here, and found a sandy backwater. I hate it here. I long for the life of the city, and the moment these rogues are gone and it's safe to travel, I'm out of here. Who told you to come? Zachary! He told me there was a real future! The liar. Ilili stares at you intently, no doubt trying to figure out how she can use you to escape from Drypeak. Is it difficult to get ingredients out here? Yes, very. The rogues, they're everywhere. We kill them, they keep coming back, and so on. Anything you've been looking for? What am I not looking for? Actually, there is one thing. I've really been needing to make a batch of face pods for the soldiers. There's a sage named Sharon in the woods to the northwest. She told me once she had a patch of saltweed. Bring it to me and I'll pay you. Simple enough. Would your potions be useful for adventurers? Very much so. They can heal you, cure diseases and poison, and do other very useful things. Pods... yeah, that pretty much tells what we already know about pods and spores and the like. Okay. Well, let's take a look in the barracks here. Close that. And gauntlets, bronze sword, shackles, yeah. Not really much in the barracks. Why are you running all the way around there? Yeah. Not really anything in the barracks. Wait, is that just a guard? Yeah, it's just a guard. Serviles here. This low, smoky chamber is where the Drypeak Serviles sleep. The simple creatures are very messy. The hall is full of clutter. There's a fire pit in the center of the room. Though this area is dry and hot during the day, it gets rather cold at night. This woman is Drypeak's keeper. She is in charge of looking after the Serviles and other creations in the town. Thus, she is a very busy woman. As she cleans up the mugs and plates after their last meal, she looks up at you. Yes, Shepa, how can I help you? Keeper Thossila is still trying to clean up the mess after the Servile's last meal. They are not clean eaters. It's quite a job. You are in charge of looking after the Serviles? Yes, the poor dears. This environment is not kind to them. Of course, it's not kind to all of us, but they are simpler, like children. It makes them act out. It can be quite a trial. Act out? What do you mean? Well, you must be able to imagine. Refusing to work, to obey. I love them, the little dears, but they are like children. And when they are bad, they must be disciplined like children. Fortunately, a few missed meals and the occasional time and restraint solves the bulk of their problems. I'm sure you approve. Hard to say. I mean, this would be... Have you had any problems worse than just misbehavior? It is strange, but sometimes the Serviles give me these looks. It's as if they are smarter than they should be. Shaper, if you have time and would speak with the Serviles, I would appreciate it. I believe one of them is unusually intelligent. You force them to work and punish them when they disobey? That seems cruel. The Keeper looks confused. But Shaper, Oh, I see. Shaper, there is no need to test me or my loyalty. I am completely loyal to our kind and our beliefs. Then she gives you a strange, fearful look, as if you had said something very dangerous. How have the Serviles been doing lately? She looks quite upset. The situation with the Serviles is clearly bothering her. The poor things. The rogues hunt them down first. They're easy prey. It has been especially bad in the mines. Tell me more about the problems in the mines. Rogues. Rogues attacking. Serviles being eaten by rogues. And so on. But the worst part is the ones I don't know about. During the last attack, 3 of my Serviles ran further into the mines. I don't know what happened to them, and it worries me terribly. If you could find out what happened to them, and if possible, bring them back to me, I would be so grateful. Oh. Let's speak with the Serviles. Seems like some of them are a little too intelligent. Odd. Let's see. Seems to be saying the same things. Same things. There were a couple of Serviles out by the farms. Maybe one of them. Still, I'll speak with them. Just like we are meant to. That Servile is fine. There's 2 more Serviles here. Shaper. That one is fine. How about this one? You meet a Servile, one of many. Okay. What are you doing now? I work in the fields. How are you feeling? I am well, Shaper. That was fast. How do you feel about having to work? I am glad, Shaper. I love to serve you. That was a strange response. That didn't really sound like something Serviles usually say. But that might not mean anything. The creatures can be confused. I am interested in Serviles. Can you tell me something about yourself? The Servile looks up at you blankly. I do not understand, Shaper. Do you think you are a smart Servile? The Servile looks very confused. I am sorry, Shaper. Come with me, Servile. I need to punish you. The Servile looks very frightened. I am sorry, Shaper. Could you tell me what I did wrong? The Servile stops. A normal Servile would never say something like that. It bows its head. Shaper, you have found me. I am Sensia, a woman of this town. I am not dumb. I only want to work here and look after my kind. I am at your mercy. If you report me to Thosila, I will be killed. Do what you will, but before you do, let me tell you something. What do you want to tell me? You are young. There are many paths you could follow. There are many ways beside the way of the Shapers. Do not choose a side too quickly. Explore these lands. You may find that you will question whether you want to be a loyal Shaper or not. That seems to be all the Servile has to say. She returns to work. You are stunned that a Servile would be so forward as to speak with you that way. A loyal Shaper would, of course, report this behavior to the Servile's keeper. It appears that Serviles are more intelligent here. We saw this on Susia Island. But here, too? Once is chance. Twice is coincidence. But I don't think I'll mention it to her. I have questioned the Serviles. They all seem dumb and loyal. She seems to believe it completely. Good. Thank you, Shaper. I will rest easier knowing that. Well. Oh, we got a lot of experience for that. Still, that's about everything we have to do here, so... Next time, we are going to go in and speak with Zachary and Barzal. Although it seems like Barzal is not here. Do you know what happened to Barzal? I thought Barzal died a year ago. Interesting. Well, next time we'll go in. Till then, I am Chester44. That is Emil and Randara. And I will see you all next time.